Lead on, because we're Moorelands kids. Lead on, and we know where we're going. Yeah, we're all here to spread some cheer and help you all to grow. With our HQs and me and you, come with us and you'll know. Lead on, because we're Moorelands kids. Lead on, and we know where we're going. Hi everyone, Cheeri-oh here, and I'm so excited to be back here again with you for another Moorelands Kids Lead On. Today we're going to make some Caesar salad, and this is going to fall nicely under our habit and quality, which is take care of yourself inside and out, which is our habit, and our quality is citizenship. So we're going to do our best today to put a healthy meal inside of us, because that's part of the ways that we can take care of ourselves on the inside and on the outside by eating healthy. So feel free to follow along with us. We'd love for you to do this with us. I'll tell you all the things that you need, and you can go grab them if you've got them. If not, we'll see you another day, and you can make this whenever you'd like to. So we're gonna start off with some lettuce. We've got some Caesar dressing here, if that's what dressing that you want to use. You're at home, so you have the wonderful beauty of using any salad dressing that you've got inside your fridge. I'm gonna put some cheese on top of mine, and so I've got my cheese and a cheese grater. I'm also going to top my Caesar salad with some chicken. So I've got this canned chicken. If you don't have canned chicken, that's okay. You can always use the leftovers from the night before if you have those, and you can make it with that as well. You can chop it up into little pieces and sprinkle it on top, and that will be so good. We also have here a salad spinner. If you don't have a salad spinner, you can just wash it underwater and then just tap it lightly with a paper towel. And then we've got a bowl to put everything in and finish it all up. And we've got our cutting board and a knife. When we're using a knife, we need to make sure we're being safe. That's taking care of yourself on the outside as well, so that we are not hurting ourselves. If you're using a really sharp knife, I recommend getting an adult that you love and trust to help you out. It could be an older sibling, it could be a family member, whoever you'd like, as long as you're doing this nice and safe. If you don't want to use a sharp knife, a butter knife works just as well. All right, so the first thing you need to do is wash your hands. So I've already done that, and I've tied my hair back so I don't get anything in the food. Cool, ready to cook. Well, make some salad. Here's the first step. We've got our lettuce here. We're gonna unwrap it. If you have lettuce brand new out of the package, that's all good. You can use that too. This is a little bit of leftover lettuce we've got from our head of lettuce we have here. And as you see, there's some brown parts to it. Now, are those good parts to eat? Definitely not. So what you're gonna have to do is cut those pieces off so that we don't get them, because we don't wanna get sick. We don't want to put unnecessary, not good things in our bodies. So you're gonna take some of this off. I'm gonna make a pile of dirty lettuce that I don't mix it up, and I'm gonna put that, even if you wanna just rip this piece off, that'll still work. This is going to go in our pile of garbage, which will be right here, behind my salad spinner. All right, so the first step is getting your lettuce, taking a look at it, make sure that there's no brown parts. If there are brown parts, don't worry, you can also rip them off, or if you want, you can take your knife and you can chop it off right away, just like that, and put it in your garbage pile. Okay, so there we go, just gonna do that. You guys are gonna be such great chefs after this. All right, so looks good to me. Any lettuce there you can't see that's brown? Alrighty, perfect. So we've got a couple good pieces to start with. What I'm gonna do is just kind of roll them on top of each other like this. And I'm going to take my knife and I'm going to chop it into little pieces. Now this is where you need to be really careful of your outside of your hands, because we don't want to cut ourselves, so we want to make sure we're being very careful with our knife. You can go slowly and make sure you're watching and paying close attention to what you're doing. And remember, always ask for help if you can't do it yourself, and asking for help is a really good thing. So I'm gonna do this right now. you want to cut them into like good bite-sized pieces so that you're not getting a huge chunk of lettuce in your mouth when you're eating your salad. There we go. So take a look at these nice pieces. If you want to make them smaller, feel free to just rip them or whatever you'd like to do. The next step is we're going to wash the lettuce. So I've got my salad spinner here, so I'm going to put my chopped up pieces into my salad spinner. If you do not have a salad spinner, don't worry. What you can do, instead of chopping it up first, I would definitely recommend washing the lettuce pieces before you chop them and then drying them off, patting them with a paper towel or cloth, and that can clean the lettuce before you chop it. I did it the other way, where I chop it up first and I'm gonna use my salad spinner. I'm gonna go ahead and put these in here and you'll see when I get this whole thing full what we're gonna do next. All right, so now as you see, I've got a really nice full bowl of all this chopped lettuce. So now I'm gonna wash it. So you're gonna rinse it under the sink. Make sure you get in there each of these little compartments. Make sure you dig your hand in there to get the water in so that you can make sure that every single piece of lettuce here has some water on it. And then we get to the fun part, which is salad spinning. Before I do that, I'm gonna clean up my workspace. So this lettuce here that was really garbage, I'm gonna put it into our compost that we've got. Having a compost is also very good citizenship, because instead of throwing away your waste, you're reusing your waste. And you can use it in your gardens, you can put it outside. I think you can also put it on the curb, or I know a lot of people have garbage disposals. That also works to help reduce your waste. So be a good citizen and reduce your waste, compost, recycle, put stuff in the garbage where it's supposed to go in the garbage. You can be a part of this really great community that we've got too. And your community at home, your apartment, your condo, just do your best to clean up after yourself and put waste where it's supposed to. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Now we're gonna wet our lettuce and we'll be back for some salad spinning. All right, so we've washed our lettuce. Now it's time to dry our lettuce with our salad spinner. So we've got it all in here and we're going to put the lid on. And now comes the fun part. We're gonna push this up and down as much as we want until all of the lettuce is a little bit drier. Here we go. I'll move this out of the way. It's like, I imagine I would be in the good old days where you had to churn butter by hand in this big tub with a giant stick where you just had to go up and down with some cream and just make butter yourself. Although we're not making butter, we're making salad. All right, I'm gonna do 10 more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. All right, let's take a look at our lettuce. It's looking pretty dry to me. And now we're gonna transfer this into our bowl. All right. All right, here's our nice big bowl of lettuce. This is to feed, I don't know, like 3-4 people if you want, maybe even more. I'm sure you could share with your family if you really wanted to, because you know, sharing is caring. So now we're going to add our Caesar dressing. I'm gonna get a measuring cup so that we can all have the same amount. Let's do 1/3 of a cup of dressing to start with, and if we want to add more, we can do that too. I'm gonna keep this here and we can add more as we go. And now I'm going to add my canned chicken. This is when, if you would like to add your own meat or no meat if you'd like, you can add some mushrooms, you can add some tomatoes, anything you really want can go into the salad. For my salad, I like chicken, so I'm gonna put chicken on it. You don't have to if you don't want to, it's your choice. Now, where should these cans go when I'm done with them? Garbage, recycle. let's say the recycle. Great. So I would really like to recycle these cans. However, right now in their current state, they are full of chicken. So once their chicken is emptied from it, I'm going to, later on after this, I'm gonna rinse the cans out and wash them out a bit so there's no more chicken remains in them. Because a lot of places don't actually like it when you put recycling in the recycle when there's food stuff on it, because it's really hard to process and recycle. So I'm going to rinse them out and then put them in the recycle so that saves them a little extra step so that they can recycle them properly where they need to go. Great. All right. Now we're going to shred a bit of cheese. I've got my block here. I'm only gonna do a little bit, and I've got this really cool cheese shredder. All cheese shredders are different. This one's from IKEA. I'm gonna shred it up. Look at that nice cheese there. All right, I'm gonna put that in my container and bowl. And then we're gonna spin it all together, add more sauce if we want, and then we're nearly finished. Take a look at that. Looks pretty good so far. I'm excited to have more of it. All right, got our salad spinners here. So I'm just gonna toss it up and down like this. It's a really fun part to do. And then if you want, again, ask for help if you want. And here is my salad. Look at that, delicious. I can't wait to eat it. So now, because we've cooked, we need to make sure we're being respectful and responsible with our environment. And we're going to clean up our stuff, put everything away that needs to be put away. So we're gonna do that really now, nice and quick for you. And there we go, we've cleaned up our space. Now it's time to talk about our HQs and circle back to those. So as we said, our habit is take care of yourself inside and out, and our quality is citizenship. So what I've already mentioned is we've got this nice healthy meal. Make sure that anytime, eat anything in moderation, but we wanna especially eat some really good healthy food. And I know you've got some really great people at home who can help you make this healthy food. So I encourage you all to make sure you're taking care of yourself on the inside and out. And then citizenship, like we talked about, we want to be good citizens in our community. So recycle what you need to, compost what you need to, and throw away what you need to, and make sure we're cleaning up after ourselves. Enjoy your salad, and we look forward to seeing you guys again. Moorelands kids, we out.